Hello everybody, I am the King, and today I'm going to be doing a solo run of this game, Regrow the World. I do apologize that I haven't been posting recently, but that's mainly just because my voice has been a little messed up, so I haven't been able to as much as I would love to. And the reason my beautiful girlfriend and her sister aren't joining me today is because they are not in the mood to record because they got stuff. And as she put it, she is very lazy right now. But I'm just gonna let her be lazy because I love her. So let's get into it. I have no idea what the whole gimmick of this game is, but I assume we just regrow everything we can. Pretty simple. Or now I just got a terrible watering can. Yeah, annoying. Obviously I'm not going to be cheating and using Robux because that's boring. It's not good content for you all. And I'd actually like to give you something that makes you enjoyed. It makes you all happy to watch my videos. This also is going to be a good video for you to just watch while you're doing something in the background, while you're relaxing, anything like that. So I hope you all enjoy. I do hope the audio isn't a little too loud for you all. I'm gonna surround the map with rocks to try and give it some sense of style, I suppose. Do wish I moved a little faster. That's really just annoying. I do wish I could get rid of all these pretty much advertisements on the HUD, but I sadly can. Oh, it's a 4x4, not a 2x2 like this. Okay. Right. I was thinking of a 1x2, not a 2x2. That is my bad. There we go. To get as much money as I can to buy some of this more fancy. There we go. I could actually hide it, I just didn't know. Don't know if that's covered. Oh, I can't mute it and hide the HUD at the same time. That's annoying. Well, I guess it's better for you all to see than me make money. So I'll just deal with that, I guess, and probably either replace it or live with it. Most very annoying. Apparently you can't find those sounds. So I guess that's a little weird mechanic. Apparently planning stuff actually, I mean, like, grows the stuff under it. I feel like... Weird. I'm so sorry if that sounds really annoying. I can't control it. If I could turn that off, trust me, I would. It's as annoying for y'all as it is for me. That's why I'm very slowly. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There. Now there's not like a big streak in the middle of it, which would have driven me crazy. Actually, I'm not gonna waste my 10k on that. I'm gonna get a better watering can. So I can get more land. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, now I have to wait longer. Right, like that. Oh, that's annoying. I'm trying to make me a thing or something to do the job that I can already do. Damn. 1 minute. Bugger. There we go. Sure, I guess those two will work. Sorry, I zoned out there, guys. That. This is meant to just be something you put on in the background while I play, so I'm kind of failing in that objective. So I will do my best to start talking a little bit more, and I'll actually be trying to get my what's the word, recording schedule on something regular. Anyways, guys, next is 50k in about 3 seconds, so I can get the 3 seconds. Dang, only 0.7 would be decent. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1 Mississippi. 2 Mississippi. 2 Mississippi. 3 Mississippi. 4 Mississippi. 5 Mississippi. It's gonna drive me insane that those two bushes are not in line with these ones. As you can probably all hear, my voice is still a little like icky and stuff. But I have been playing other games recently. I've been playing Pikmin 4 and a very old game. I might even film that for you all. Let's try. Got a bunch of rocks. It is definitely not at all productive to keep grabbing rocks for this. Sorry. My headphones died there. So you all heard some background audio. Sorry. My throat keeps like getting all gross and stuff. What should I buy? It has to be above this because boulder I can't really get. Or I could just save up for it. Seconds. What I really want is to move faster than this. Incredibly slow. I'm trying to count in my brain, but every time I do, I'm off by another second. And as many of you have probably noticed, I don't actually edit any of my videos. So everything you see or hear is exactly what's happening. I don't cut anything out, none of it. As much as I probably should and can probably learn how to, I deliberately choose not to, mainly because I don't feel like learning how, and because I'm also trying to give you all an experience that is exactly what I'm getting. I'm not trying to make you all experience something fake or manufactured for you to. This isn't for money. This is purely just me trying to give you all something to listen to or watch in the background as I enjoy this game, because it calms my brain, helps me relax, especially when I have a headache like I do now. So I just want to give you all that same enjoyment that I get out of this. And this is probably going to be one of my longer videos, but the game did say that it should take 30 to 60 minutes, so probably not any longer than that, but I do tend to procrastinate on the small details. Which I probably shouldn't do. But what's the point of playing a game if you're just playing it to beat it? You should play a game because you want to have fun, not because you have to or because it's a job. You should play a game because it's what you want to do. It's not what anyone else tells you to do, it's just you. I don't mean to go into a whole philosophical debate about video gaming and the effects it has on people, and how YouTube has become general degradation, especially with Roblox brain rot, which I'm not exactly against. I feel like it's good that kids should have some entertainment unique to them. Like when I was younger, I had like Minecraft and stuff, and Roblox is not something new. I never really experienced it as a kid, just because I wasn't really into games like it. I was more just into like Minecraft or Halo. So this game never really appealed to me when I was younger. But now that I'm older, I can see the appreciation of a game like this. And it's enjoyable. I mean, there's nothing like wrong with it. You just have fun. You just play and genuinely just relax. Especially single player games like this. Whenever I go into a lobby, I tend to get a little stressed out, overstimulated, especially with people talking. It's the worst. But in a single player game like this, I can just chill, talk to you all, and relax. And it genuinely makes me very happy that everyone tuning into this just decides to stay here for however long I'm recording a dumb video like this. It's just what I want to do. There's no pressure like I get from school or chores or family stuff like that. It's just you lay back, listen to it. Maybe you'll fall asleep. Maybe you'll just sit there while playing another game and listen to me yap. I did say I'm not trying to go into a philosophical debate, and pretty much immediately went back on that. But yeah, I just want to give you all something to enjoy and something that brings you all satisfaction. So I do genuinely hope you all are enjoying this video. And it's actually making time seem like it's going faster. Now that I've just chilled out and relaxed, talked to you all a bit. So I do hope for all of you that remains, this was worth that time. I'm not ending the video or anything, and I'm gonna keep talking about what I think about YouTube's downfall into this kind of brain rot filled cesspool of guys just posting brain rot to generate clicks and dollars and everything. But yeah, I'm genuinely very happy that you all decided to spend your time here. So, I'm going to keep talking about what I view of YouTube and its general state. And, yeah. Sorry that music was killing me right there. Made it seem like I was about to stop recording. But, no. But yeah. Okay. There we go. About time. Anyways. Actually, why don't I just... There. Now, you don't have to hear anything. Actually, I'll turn it up a little, because I'm not 100% that this actually affects the video. So yeah. But when I was younger, YouTube was, for some reason, it was actually very unpopular. And it only got really popular when I got into, like, middle school. And, a few of the grades before that, like, 5th grade, yeah. 5th grade is when it started to, like, get up and started becoming a lot more popular. But yeah, and I didn't grow up without YouTube. YouTube has been something that I've had since I was pretty much first able to get a screen. So I'm not that old. Um, but it probably didn't exist when I was born. I'm not 100% on when YouTube was made, but I'd have to look that up. Which I will do for you all right now. And I'm just going based off the year, not just when I would say that I became conscious, which was like around, I don't know, 5, maybe 6. Probably I'm being hyperbolic. That's not even the right word. I'm using hyperbole. But yeah, I would say um, YouTube was more just an outlet for people to use their creativity. It was just you do something and you post it. That was just how it all really felt to me. And I would like to give that piece of my life back to you guys. And yeah, I'm happy that I get to share this all with you. And it's just something that I'd like to see people nowadays feel and actually like exhibit. Like, none of that stupid, toxic, like, oh, you guys need to do this right now in 5 seconds, or something bad's gonna happen, like that. It's literally just using fear tactics on kids, just disguised. Like, whenever I watch a video, because sometimes I'll try to, like, get into a different YouTuber's, like, content, and see, like, oh, this guy looks cool, and see what he does. And then he'll do that, and I immediately just, like, no. I just click off that video, I'm done. I'm not trying to deal with some guy yelling constantly. Like, I just want to relax and take that time to de-stress and everything. So, yeah. I do hope you all are enjoying this so far, and I hope none of you have clicked off. And if they have, I'm sorry I wasn't able to retain them for a bit. Um, but yeah. But yeah, I feel like YouTube has gone into a period where content has kind of just gone down, to put it lightly. And I know I'm repeating myself for you all, and like, oh, thank you for watching this. I'm enjoying you all being here, that kind of thing. I'm rambling on, but I like. It feels like YouTube has spiraled, and the company itself isn't exactly like bad. I've always seen them as like a semi-good influence on the community. YouTube, hear me now. I'm not against y'all. Like, I'm not against YouTube. It's a decent company that actually does promote some levels of creativity. But I feel like it's more the YouTube patterns that have dragged everything down. Like, it's not even new if you really look at it. Minecraft got replicated so much that it went down. Then Among Us got so replicated that it went down. And eventually, it's going to happen to Roblox too. Sadly. I mean, it's not happening soon, I would say. It's more like eventually, in a few years, it is going to sadly end. and that's going to be a very sad day for a lot of people. But then the vampires that are pattern YouTubers are just going to swap games and generate as much money as they can out of it, hop to the next game, and keep going. And the worst part about that whole thing is it leaves the people that genuinely enjoy those games out to dry. Because everyone that is recording those games out of pure enjoyment and just trying to show their content and put themselves out there are going to be left to die. Because either they're too afraid to swap content or their audience, which was part of that other creator's audience. Sorry. Part of that other creator's audience is gonna start shifting away from that game, and it's gonna be really sad for that person because now they're not gonna have anything to really encourage them to do it, and it's sad. Because even now, when I look at like Minecraft videos and I try to find something, it is still copy and pasted to this day. But that's just because those copy and pasters were copying and pasting themselves after others. So they were essentially put into the same box that those creators that genuinely enjoyed the content were. Like, they were too scared to move away. Like, oh, 100 days this, 100 days that. That is copy and pasted content. Like, sure, they'll vary them, but like, it's all pretty much the same baseboard that they start off with. But I do notice some that are like genuinely different and trying to be their own content. And those people are the ones that I enjoy watching a lot. Like, some of my favorite YouTubers genuinely don't stick to a game and just do whatever. And that's how I can tell, like, oh, this person genuinely enjoys it. Like, they're not running out there begging people to watch their videos. They're just talking. They're just enjoying it. They're having fun. They're laughing, making jokes. And the whole thing with, like, LARP YouTubers going on, genuinely, it could be seen from a negative light. Like, I see imitating certain people, like, is bad, but to a degree that some people take it, it's a little drastic. Like, the guy that was LARPing Technoblade, I don't think you should dox a guy just because he's like, trying to recreate a dead YouTuber. Like, it's a very messed up and a little morbid sometimes, but he's just trying to give that audience a new light. And I know I can't speak for the guy because he's sadly passed away. And I was genuinely devastated when I heard that. It was very sad. I truly did enjoy Technoblade's content, and the way that I found out was like very sad because I found out on a school bus, so I didn't even know before I got home. So as soon as I got out of school, I just overheard some of my friends talking about it. I was like, what? It was insane to just hear from my friends. Like, oh yeah, Technoblade died. What? When? Today. Aw, so sad. Like, I had no idea. I didn't know. Like, I had heard that he had cancer, but I thought that was just like people saying stuff because people like to lie. But yeah, when I got home, I looked it up, and yeah, it was real. It was very, very sad to see. So, but like with the whole thing of, I got off topic there for a sec, just talking about Technoblade. But yeah, LARP tubers and all that stuff. That's like a very interesting concept to me, because it is imitating YouTubers that I, used to watch and love watching. Like, Dan TDM was my go-to back then. Like, I loved a lot of his series, and it was some of my favorite content. Next to him, I would have to say, like, Sunday was my favorite. And seeing these YouTubers genuinely, like, try to replicate the content is really interesting to me. Because, to a point of view, you could say it's just copy and pasting again. But if you really look at it, they're trying to give a modern take on, like, those YouTubers. Because those YouTubers only really worked for that audience back then. That's why when someone looks at their content now from back then, they're going to be, like, very sad and nostalgic because they're like, oh, what happened to this guy? Why is he so different? He's not different. We're just different. The audience shifts. And I know that, like, Jacksepticeye said this, like, you just miss being a kid. Which is true. I genuinely miss how I felt back then, because, like, this is just a different time for everyone. So, yeah. Like, I I know you're probably all, like, doing something, and this is just playing in the background for you all. But, yeah, like, content shifted because we also shifted as a, not just a society, but also as an audience. You can't rely on an audience that is grown up because that audience isn't gonna stay there. Like, games shift, people shift, everything changes in time because you can't really control that. It's sad to say, but, like, I mean, not sad, but, like, it's a little dreadful, I guess is the right word. But yeah, everything is gonna change. Eventually, you all are gonna change. Even if you deny it, eventually, yeah, you will. It's just inevitable, sadly. So eventually, someone out there is just gonna find new content that works for a new audience. And it's gonna just work. And everyone is gonna love it and enjoy it, and that's gonna become the new thing. And then that's gonna become the new thing forever. Until the audience shifts again. It's essentially a wave. You can't stay on a wave forever, because eventually it's gonna hit the shore. But there's the people that will try to ride that wave, and then when it hits the shore, they'll find the next wave. Then there's the people that'll stay on that wave until it hits the shore, and then follow that wave forever. Sorry, my mouth keeps getting dry in the middle of these yaps. But yeah, it's just kind of what happens with content as a people. Like, even non-YouTube media will shift from time to time. Like, I'm trying to think of a good example. I guess a good example would be like how TV shifted. It went from, like, cartoons being a big thing for a lot of people, even like adults, to it being more things for teenagers. Like, people are still making cartoons, don't get me wrong. That's just how it works. Because you're still going to need to make new stuff for that audience. But, like, the way that they made it. Like, when I was younger, like, CJ and Craig was a thing. And Breadwinners was a thing when I was, like, kinda growing up, but not, like, fully. So, their whole, like, humor changes eventually over time. And I know I'm probably not making a lot of sense, and I've switched topics so much. That's kind of just, like, what happens whenever I start yapping. But yeah, the content shifts and the wave changes. The wave differs, the wave goes back into the sea, and yeah. Sorry, I had to burp. But yeah. Excuse me. But yeah. Oh, wait, 36. Dang, I wasn't even looking at the progress bar. I've been going so long. Yeah, 30 minutes. But yeah. What was I saying? Oh yeah, content shifting. I, I love how I started on how YouTube is degrading to content shifting. But yeah. Content shifts mainly just based off the audience. It's obviously a whole sociological thing, or sociology. And I ain't a sociologist, I don't have a degree in that or whatever. But yeah, society shifts based off of what the people want to see, so the producers will make what they want to see. Or sometimes it'll be like the producers make what the producers want to see, so that you'll now want to see that. Some people will genuinely just make up something to try and start a craze, and then that becomes a norm for people. It's just how stuff works nowadays, I guess. It's the best way of saying it. Content shifts based off the audience is the best summary I can give. But I know that's not like a complex thing. Like, no shit, Sherlock, obviously. So, yeah. Um, but I guess I should get back to the first topic. Um, how YouTube has really degraded is a very complex way, because there's not one single source. There's multiple sources that all started it all. And I would say like the biggest one would probably have been Among Us. Like, people always joke like, "Oh, we had our brain rot too." We did. It was true. We had Among Us modded and stuff like that. And we had like old I'm not gonna lie, I completely forgot there was music in this game. Yeah, we had like Minecraft mods, stuff like that. Like, it all was a big brain rot. And we had like YouTube groups, Gotcha Life, um, you know, MLG, that kind of stuff. That all was its own type of brain rot for my generation, uh, Gen Z. I want to just put that out there. It's Gen Z. Wait, is it Gen Z or Gen X? No, it's Gen Z. I just had to think about what year was like the cutoff. So yeah, I'm behind it. Don't worry. But yeah, I am like Gen Z, so that does give you all a little clue about my age. I know you probably don't really like care about, oh, who is this guy behind the camera? And no one gives a shit. No one's going out there putting like pins on a board trying to discover my identity. Like, that's not something people are going out to find. But like, yeah, um, like Gen Z had its own brain rot. Gen Alpha had its brain rot, and whatever generation we're in now, I don't even know actually. Gen Beta or something, probably. I don't know. And I did look it up. I was born. Let me check again. I was born like after I think YouTube was made. I'm gonna look it up again. Uh oh yeah, I was born before. No wait, not before. After YouTube was made. I didn't realize when it was, but yeah, it was made in 2005. So I think I probably was, I don't know, born around when it got popular. And I'm also going to look up what generation we're in now, because I have no idea. Yeah, Gen Beta, I was right. Okay, so yeah, Gen Beta is what we're going into. So now that is happening, and they're going to have their own way of brain rot. They'll probably pick up scraps of what Gen Alpha has, like Italian brain rot and all that junk. Like, I always thought it was a little, cringy and a little funny sometimes. Like, depending on what kind of brain rot it was. Like, Skibbity Toilet was stupid, but, it's kids. They're gonna find some stupid thing funny. Like, my generation and a lot of generation before thought gross stuff was funny, so that was, like, our thing. And now they think AI generated shit is funny. Which sometimes it can be, I guess. AI is a whole topic I'm not getting into because that's way above my pay grade. Maybe I will one day, but I don't know. But yeah, like, brain rot kind of was like a big cause for the degradation. From Among Us, then to Roblox, and what else? I would also say one of the bigger degradations would probably, I mean, not probably, definitely, is like Mr. Beast, because everyone wanted to ride that high of Mr. Beast. And this isn't like a new thing. This isn't like a breakthrough that I'm making or anything. This is a very widely known and discussed thing. Mr. Beast brought everything into making money. Like, people like Logan Paul and KSI were not like, and I'm saying like a lot. Hey, if you can drink, play that drinking game. Drink a sip for every time I say like. If you can't drink, don't drink. That's bad. Don't drink if you're underage. Don't drink or smoke or do any of that illegal stuff when you're underage. Or at least just don't tell me. Don't do it, YouTube. I'm telling them not to do it, YouTube. Don't demonetize me now. But yeah, don't do that. Bad. I'm not trying to encourage any of that here. This is not a channel where I endorse children smoking or drinking. I repeat, this is not that kind of channel. But yeah, all that. Don't do that. Yeah, play that drinking game if you can. For as many times as I say like, take a sip. Don't take a shot because you'll fucking pass out and be in the hospital the next day, or just have a massive hangover. But yeah, there's your drinking game for the day, if you can. But yeah, what else was I saying? Yeah, brain rot. So yeah, Mr. Beast is obviously like one of the biggest catalysts for the downfall of YouTube, in my opinion, because he brought it down from fun content to making money all the time. Because, like, how do I put it? His content started off as him just having fun, and then it really just shifted. And you can see it if you look at his old videos. Like, he saw what worked, so he decided, oh, this makes me a lot of money. So I'm gonna start doing this more. Like, him giving out money is what started. Because even he said it. Like, I think it was a company gave him some money to just hand out to homeless people. And he literally said, oh yeah, give me 10,000, because 10,000 looks better in a YouTube title. And that is pretty much the switch that flipped, that changed him from a guy that just liking money. I mean, not liking, that just liked making content. to a guy that really liked making the money and making that content for them. And even then, you can see, like, it's very visible how he shifted his content. Especially with, like, that whole, like, Lunchables thing. Like, Feastables, that's what it was called. But yeah. Like, he literally would just sell stuff to kids. Like, anything he could get his hands on. Like, oh, food? Got it. Toys? Got it. And, like, I'm not trying to call out Mr. Beast. I doubt he was trying to do this. He genuinely just wanted to get that bag, which is respectable. I can get it. If you need money, you should try to get money. That's the basis of life. But yeah, sorry. I have an itch on my arm. But yeah, like, I very much doubt he ever wanted to do that to YouTube or society. Not society, what am I saying? Any day now. There we go, about a big tree. But yeah, he just wanted to get that bag, which is fine, I get it. Hey, make your money as much as you can. Money makes people happy. It can't buy happiness, but it can help other people to get happy. And that can make you happy. Charity. Do it. I would like put like, oh, donate here for this charity, but hey, I have no idea how to do that. Like I said at the start, I don't know how to edit videos. Oh, that just reminded me how this whole rant started. I was just talking about how I wanted you all to view this content and see it the same way I used to see content. But yeah, that whole thing of Mr. Beast definitely didn't want to bring YouTube from where it was to where it is now. That was definitely not his goal. I doubt Jimmy was sitting at a round table with all his buds and saying, like, we're going to bring down YouTube. Like the Legion of Doom. I very much doubt that. But, like, still. It's obvious that that is one of the big catalysts of what happened, and it's definitely not the only thing. It's essentially the fall of Rome. We're switching topics rapidly here. Like, I'm going from the fall of YouTube to the fall of Rome. Like, there's a lot of stuff. You could say it was the wide stretch, the barbarians, the corruption. Like, it's not anything like that. I mean, it is actually very similar now that I think about it. There was a lot of causes to the downfall of YouTube. Similar to the downfall of Rome. Rome had rampant corruption, rampant brain rot on YouTube. It had rampant barbarians, piracy, and copying. It had rebellions, people like boycotting YouTube. It had a lot of other stuff too that I can't think of, because good examples for comparing YouTube and Rome is pretty hard to find, I guess. But yeah. It more was just a big shift. And it's a little sad to see from what I used to watch as a kid to what I watch now. But it's also it's a sign of maturity. Because once you are able to welcome that these kids are happy, they're fine with this content. They like it. It's actually like a natural thing. It's maturing. It's relieving, if anything, when I now look at it. Like, I'm not hating on kids that just like to watch brain rot. Like, have fun. Stay a kid. Being older sucks. Like, No one should want to be older. The only thing I would ever look forward to when I get older is, like, I'm going to be able to, you know, drive places and do stuff like that. Like, I'm actually going to be able to, like, and I can obviously drive, but, like, not having restrictions on when I have to get home kind of thing is more what I'm saying. Like, not, I'm not trying to say not having rules, because rules are definitely important for when you're growing up and all. Because I'm fine with the rules that I've been given. Like, no walking around outside past, like, 8. Which is a little weird, especially for 8. But I guess we are getting later, so night is falling faster. So it does make a little sense, I suppose. But yeah, the whole thing of content being a big shift. But yeah, like, it's obviously nothing no one wanted to try that. No one saw YouTube and thought, this will be my greatest achievement. This will be the thing that I destroy. It's not like a pirate raiding a British ship. It's more just people wanted to make money, so they did what they had to make money. And it's obviously not good. You shouldn't be a greedy person or anything, like. But yeah, a lot of those people probably did need money at the time, but greed took over their souls. Well, not souls, but like their mind. Yeah, their mind is what I meant to say. Greed took over their mind, so they stopped going for the money because they needed it and more because they wanted it. And I'm not targeting anyone. I'm not saying you should go shout death threats at Mr. Beast. Don't do that. Hear that, YouTube? I'm telling them not to do that. Please. Please don't do that in my name. I'm not a martyr, guys. Like, don't send death threats to Mr. Beast. D-O-N-T. Do not send death threats to Mr. Beast. Please. But yeah, don't do that, guys. That's bad. Bad karma. But yeah. It's more just, it's how people look at it. Because I know there's definitely a lot of people out there that are upset at how YouTube has changed. And I used to be one of those people. And I know I was going to surround the whole park with boulders and bricks, but no one's got time for that. That would definitely take a few hours. And I want to give you all some time to go do whatever you gotta do today. Hey, maybe you're playing this in your car. Maybe you're watching this while you drive. Don't do that, by the way. Don't text or watch stuff while you drive. Don't be like me. I text. I don't watch stuff. That's dumb. But yeah, be chill. And I'm not admitting to a crime. I do it when I'm parked at a red light. And it's a long red light. I'm not one of those assholes that sits there for 3 hours sitting on his phone. The only time I sit there for 3 hours is when the traffic takes 3 hours. But yeah. It's more just... I don't know what I'm trying to say. Like, it's just how it all goes in the end. You can't change YouTube without changing the audience. You can't go back to how YouTube used to be, because that audience is different now. They're more mature people. Like, it's just how it goes. time shifts people, and time waits for no man. Anyways, enough depressing you talk about the integration of YouTube. Let's finish this game. I went like way off topic there. But yeah, I used to watch a lot of old Minecraft YouTubers. It was fun. I loved it. That's just what I'm saying right now to lighten the mood. Like I used to watch Scampy. There we go. That's Scampy. But yeah, I used to watch like Sandy, Dan TDM, Captain Sparkles, PewDiePie, and all those guys. Vanos Crew, Markiplier, Jacksepticeye. Like those were all YouTubes I loved watching back then. I think like some of my favorite was it was definitely Sunday and Dan TDM were my favorites. And now my whole like mindset of, oh, what YouTuber am I gonna watch today? Oh, this guy posted, is definitely shifted. I'm not still watching Sunday and Dan TDM as I posted a while. But yeah, those guys are now like I've grown up. I'm not watching them anymore, and it's weird to think about because those were the guys I pretty much grew up watching and loving the content of. Yeah, this was easy mode, by the way. The medium mode would take 3 hours, and nobody has time for that. But yeah, I loved watching those guys when I was younger. I loved watching Skyblock and the was it just the Diamond Minecart? I think it was just the Diamond Minecart. And the testing videos is a general thing. But yeah. You successfully saved the world. Nice. Congratulations. Part. Only took you 0 hours, 57 minutes, and 2 seconds. Nice. But yeah, that's all just pretty much how I feel about the whole YouTube thing. I have successfully earned 75 seeds, which I'm probably not going to spend. It's time to go back to the lobby. Womp. Womp. Turning to lobby. But yeah, I do hope you all enjoyed today. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that little bell so you never miss another video from me. I'm probably going to do a few more long form videos just to play in the background for you all. But I hope you all enjoy. Have a great day, good night, and good morning whenever you're watching.